What is going on, guys? Tim Ruswick here. Today marks 120 days since I started posting daily videos on YouTube. That's about 4 months. It's technically been about 7 months since I started the channel. But I thought I would give you guys a quick update, kind of walk you through some of the analytics, show you some of the growth. I know we've got a few people here in the underground that thinking about starting YouTube channels, started YouTube channels, are looking for some insights into the specifics of how to grow a channel and the specifics of what that looks like and all that stuff. So I thought I would share my stats for you guys. So here we go. So I'm in the back end of my channel right now. If we go to analytics, you can see this is what it looks like for the past 28 days. Now, at first glance, this doesn't really seem like it is a growth curve. It seems like it's actually going down. But this right here is actually a huge spike that I got of watch time. That means someone shared my video somewhere or something happened, but it just went way up. So it looks like it's going down, but it's actually going up. If you can see, the curve is actually up. If let's compare this so you can see to the previous period. So as you can see, the orange right here is the baseline. It was going up, and this is the other half of the spike, and there's another spike right here. But generally, 201,000 watch time minutes over 184 the last 28 days. Same thing with 40,000 views versus 33,000 views. The growth isn't as dramatic as it was, but it's definitely still growing. As you can see, like the likes are going up, the dislikes are going up, the comments. So the comments are kind of skewed. This data right here, this big spike right here is when I did my live streams, and apparently it counts every single one of the chat messages as a comment. So that threw off all of the comment data. Just a heads up if you're planning on doing live streams. And then subscribers are definitely accelerating too. So the real magic comes in on the 90 over 90. So let's look at that. So this is the last 90 days over the previous 90 days. You can see a 10x improvement across the board. Maybe 8 or 9x for views. But look at that, 43,000 minutes watched for the first 90 days, 462,000 minutes watched for the last 90 days. Same thing with, it's 100,000 views in the last 180 days. That's pretty crazy. That's insane to me. Like, that's ridiculous. And you can see there's a very clear growth curve. And if you look at it in this context in these 90 days, you can see that growth is still happening, even though it looked like it was kind of staying stagnant. But the growth is definitely still there. It's definitely on the same trajectory, still working. Let's look at subscribers real quick. So I want to show you guys. So subscribers have been growing steadily. As you can see, the previous 90 days is the orange line here. It almost looks flatline. Some of these days are like 1 or 2 subscribers. Some of them 0, I'm sure. But on average now, we're getting about 30 to 40 subscribers a day. And then again, I have no idea what this was. I assume someone shared my video somewhere or something. But that's the one thing I wish was here. Like, we can look at traffic sources, for example, and YouTube tells me, they show you where your stuff comes from. The majority of it is suggested in browse features. That's the vast majority of all of the stuff. But when something like that happens, when spikes like this happen, you don't actually get to see where those traffic sources are. A couple days later, you can kind of dive into analytics and you can find it if you want to, but it's complicated. So you look at this, it's crazy. Like, all of my traffic, by the way, in the past 30 days, 28 days since I made my previous video, I have not marketed my videos at all. I have not mentioned them anywhere. I have not posted them on Reddit. I have not posted them on Facebook. I'm doing 0 marketing for my videos. absolutely zero. All of this traffic, all of it, is coming from YouTube. So that's what I want to point out to you guys, if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, is that once you pass this threshold, once you get past, I don't know, maybe the 100 video mark, and you post daily like that, like something starts to happen. These stats are ridiculous. First of all, the fact that I have any external traffic shows you that people are sharing the stuff, right? This is not me at all. But 41 plus 32, what is that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 73, 83%. 83% of my traffic right there is coming directly from YouTube. YouTube's giving it to me. They're saying, here you go. Here's these eyeballs, which is pretty awesome. And then you add in search, which is definitely YouTube. Other YouTube features, you're looking at 95% of my traffic is coming straight from YouTube. And the other external sources, let's look at these. So Facebook is my #1 external source. Guess people are sharing it on Facebook. Reddit comes in second for 17%. I don't know how YouTube is external. YouTube, fix your damn analytics. Google search, that's definitely on the rise, so I'm starting to show up on Google search. I have a lot of videos embedded in GDU.io, so that makes sense. Twitter, but as you can see, these numbers are negligible. These 381, 240, like these numbers don't even make sense in the grand scheme of things when you're dealing with hundreds of thousands of watch time minutes versus, you know, just hundreds. So the best video in the last 90 days, we look at my top 10 videos, Last of Us storytelling. This is watch time, not views, so that makes sense because this is the longest video I have on the channel. But I want to point out this finish a damn game video here. This is second on my watch time. This is the first video that I ever posted. And this video is getting about 200 views a day. Like, matter of fact, if we go to real time right now, these are real-time stats, and I sort by last 48 hours by the most traffic. Finish a damn... Okay, so it's getting about 100 in the last 48 hours, so 25% of what I thought. But on average, this does get about 100, 200 in this slot. And this is the first video I ever posted, and it's up with videos I just posted like yesterday and the day before. So that is a hell of an achievement. Same thing with the Indy Jones video. This, if you look at these blue marks, these are all people viewing the video. So this isn't spikes like you see when I launch a video. Like this video launched, I believe yesterday or the day before. So this is a spike when I first launch it, and then it goes down. Same thing with this one, spike when I first launch it, and then it goes down. But a lot of these videos are showing up in search now. So the traffic is pretty consistent. So even though I only release one video a day, sometimes people find all of my videos and then they start going through each one on the channel. So keep that in mind too. If you're building a YouTube channel, every video that you make is going to be there forever, and people are going to see it forever, for eternity, for as long as it's on YouTube. They're going to find it in search. They're going to look at it at your channel. So it's not just, you don't just post it for the day like you would on Facebook. Like, it's not just there for that 24 hours of you know, visibility. This is there forever. So that's why this watch time has gone up. It's not because I have more people watching my videos, which I do. I have more people watching daily now than, you know, I did before. Like on average I get about 1,800 views a day, maybe about 1,500, 16, 15. Yeah, so right around 1,500 a day is how many views I get. But again, these are views from videos I posted months back, weeks back. And then the watch time looks very similar, but it is based on, you know, views times average watch time per video. So definitely still growing. I gotta be honest, I'm really surprised that this works as well as it does. I was on YouTube briefly in 2006, 2007, something like that, way back in the day, and it was nothing like this. There is no marketing channel on the planet right now. There's no social media planet, nothing that can give you these kind of results by doing a single thing every single day like I'm doing. Just being consistent. That's all I'm doing. People are finding my videos research. They're being shared. You know, obviously you got to have good content. You got to have content that people want to watch. Otherwise, it's null and void. So if you're working on a channel for your game or something like that, you know, maybe you gotta work a little extra harder to produce stuff that people want. You can always start a Let's Play channel or something like that, you know, to gather a viewing and do the same thing I'm doing, posting daily. It's not easy. It's even just talking in front of the camera is not easy. It may seem that way, but there's some days where you really don't want to do it. But this is what 120 days of daily consistency gets you. And I'll show you the lifetime just so you can see. Well, as a matter of fact, we'll look at the watch time, lifetime. Let's look at this year because the channel goes back before that. But this is what it looked like. There's my first video. And this is me marketing the hell out of it. This is me pushing everything that I have, every possible avenue I can with my email list, with Facebook, with Reddit, with everything. I got 6 hours and 25 minutes of watch time, and then it went straight back down to 0. Now, every day, I get 6 days and 11 hours of watch time. About 5 days on average, maybe. But it's growing so fast that, like, it's really hard to tell the average. So, as you can see, there's a very clear upwards trajectory. You can't, like, the fact that people watch my videos every day for 6 days and 11 hours is insane to me. That's crazy. that is absolutely insane. So if you're thinking about doing this, the secret is daily uploads. It's daily uploads and consistency, and I think a little bit of my secret sauce is, if I'm honest, may have something to do with me responding to every single comment. These are ones I haven't done yet, but I get so many now. Jesus, guys, I'm not gonna be able to keep this up forever. But if you go through the comments, I respond to every single comment, every single one. And the main reason I do that is obviously to communicate with you guys, let you know that this is a discussion here. I want to build a community. I don't just want to build a platform for me to talk at people. I want to talk with people. But I think it kind of helps people to feel that, you know, I'm here to help them out and teach them and interact with me. I don't just want to be a dude that barks orders at people. That doesn't seem fun to me. But, you know, interacting, just showing that you're real, being open and honest, it goes a long way with marketing and stuff. And I definitely think this is the right way to do it. There are people that do it the wrong way. There are people that buy subscribers and fake stuff and don't respond to anything, or only respond to good comments or whatever. Like, there are a lot of people that do it iffy, right? But I try and do it the right way. I try and do it in a way that's empowering to people and helps them out. So I hope this helped you guys out. I hope if you're thinking of starting a YouTube channel, or you are wondering what it looks like on the inside, I hope this gave you some insight into that. If you have any questions on YouTube marketing, any questions on how analytics work, or any questions on things to do to promote your stuff or get anywhere, I'd be happy to answer all of your questions in the comments below. Like I said, I've been at this for seven months now, 4 months every single day. So I've gathered quite a bit of knowledge on that in this time. So that's it. Let me know any questions you got down below. Once again, I'm Tim Ruswick, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.